Antibiotics will kill off the invaders, but they weaken your immune system as well. That's why you get another sinus infection even quicker. And it'll last a lot longer because the drugs weaken your immune system. And nasal sprays are worse. Nasal sprays tell your immune system not to send any more soldiers, so your sinuses are not as inflamed and you breathe easier. But eventually the infection, the creatures rot in your sinuses and it becomes very, very painful. The other stuff is no better because they all weaken your immune system. Okay, so back to how to get rid of your sinus infection without spending a penny. It's simple. You do two things. You must gently flush out your immune system, the lymph nodes. The easiest way to do this is with a few yoga exercises. No matter how big, unfit, or old, or infirm you are. There's a free beginner's yoga class video for you. I've got it for you and you can have it. Even my 84-year-old mum's done this class. It is so easy. Now, Napoleon said that an army marches on its stomach. So you need to feed your soldiers your immune system. You need to give your army the building blocks it needs to make more healthy, stronger soldiers. Now to do this, you'll need to give your body the raw materials it needs to build healthier, stronger soldiers. So make raw fruit and vegetables 25% of your diet. If you do these two simple things, it will get rid of your sinus infection. I guarantee it. The only problem is it can take up to 6 months. Why? Because of the parasites that are already living right now in your body. The parasites are weakening your body right now. It takes time to produce a team of fresh killer cells. It takes time and energy to kill off all the fungus and the yeasts and the molds and the bacteria that's breeding in your sinuses right now. However, there is a way that you can stop your sinus congestion. Stop the mucus, stop the pain, stop the headaches, stop the pressure in just a few days without damaging and without weakening your immune system. And your sinus infection won't come back. This will allow your body to get stronger and healthier much quicker. Very soon your sinus problem will be gone and you'll be feeling better and healthier than you've done for a very long time. See, 15 years ago, I discovered 3 organic plant extracts that instantly kill off the bacteria, yeast, molds, fungus and all the other parasites on contact. And these plant extracts don't damage your immune system in any way at all. Since then, over 27,000 sinus infection sufferers have proven that this simple remedy really does clear sinus infection symptoms, sometimes in just a few hours. The big pharmaceutical companies are up in arms and they know this remedy works. But they can't patent these natural living plants. They can't patent them. That's it. They are hell-bent on preventing me from sharing this remedy with you. Now I'm 54 years old, and apart from a speeding ticket, I've never been in trouble with the police in my life. And yet, at 7:30 one morning, the doors to my home shook literally as the police and the government officials demanded I let them in to search my own home. Of course, they found nothing. They then escorted me, that's the word, to my own laboratory and factory. They took every single item of stock. They took their time labelling each jar of pure organic plant extracts before stealing it from me, and I know they destroyed it. Thousands and thousands of bottles of pure organic natural plant extracts that were destined for my customers in the United States and Australia gone. The detective told me that he now works for the government and that it was his job to close down 20 natural remedy sites a month, just like that. Now, he seemed a nice enough guy, but then again, my mother, 84-year-old mother, lived in Germany in the 1930s, and she told me that the Nazis seemed like nice guys at first. After a few days of anger and tears, I decided they would not beat me. I spent the next month investigating my options, and then I moved the whole operation to Cyprus. And it's like a game of cat and mouse. And if history is anything to go by, they will win. Now, after helping 27,000 people get rid of the sinus infection they're closing in Europe, the pharmaceutical companies have got rid of over 95% of herbal remedies. And if you have a sinus infection, you really should grab this remedy while you can. This remedy, my remedy, called Sinus Doctor, kills yeast, molds, bacteria, and all the other parasites in your sinuses instantly. Sinus Doctor has no known side effects. You simply use it 3 times a day, and within a day or so, your sinus congestion, your sinus headaches, and your pain will be gone. Your sore eyes and blocked ears will be better. Your mucus will flow easier because there's less parasites around. Now, the mucus takes a day or so longer before it goes. But now you've watched this video, you'll understand why. Your body is flushing away the dead parasites. So all in all, within a week, your sinus infection is gone. Now, if you choose not to do the yoga and if you choose not to eat the raw food, then in about 2 months, your sinus infection will come back. And if you use Sinus Doctor once a month, then this will keep the parasites at bay, stopping your sinus pain, stopping your sinus headache, stopping your sinus congestion from ever returning. Here is what Ann Taylor said from Florida. Dear Joe, I got your treatment from the internet. I'm a retired registered nurse, so I don't go for most natural treatments offered today, but I had to do something. Your Sinus Doctor remedy helped me get rid of chronic sinusitis in my first week. Thank you so much, Ann Taylor, Florida. And here's what Karen from Utah had to say. Joe, I ordered your sinus treatment a few months ago. I have to tell you, I've not felt this good in years, and I do mean years. I would normally have to spend at least 15 to 20 minutes every morning and night blowing my nose. Also, in the last 2 weeks, everyone I have been around has been sick. I felt a few times like I was getting sick, so I used a Sinus Doctor morning and night, and it kept me from getting what everyone else has. No voice, flu, colds, bad coughs. I was told these bottles would last me for years, but I will never run out of this Sinus Doctor, ever. I tried to get my husband to use the remedy because he's been sick 3 times in the last couple of months, but he would not listen to me, so too bad for him. I'm still feeling great and will continue to use the remedy once a month, like the video said to. Thanks again for this great sinus remedy of yours, Karen B., Utah. And there are many thousands of other satisfied men and women who no longer suffer from sinus infection. For over 10 years, I have only used PayPal to process the online payments. Now this gives you 100% satisfaction that your payments and your details are safe. And please listen to this, because I know the Sinus Doctor remedy works. I'm giving you a 90-day money-back guarantee. That's a full 3 months, so you'll have complete peace of mind. The fact that you're watching this video means that the Sinus Doctor is still available in